That was like so depressing. What is up, guys, and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. We have just wrapped up Lewis's story, Milton's story, and I think we might have done Gus's as well in the last video. Lewis apparently was on some type of drug. I think it was weed. I don't know if that caused his hallucinations or whatever happened. And at the cannery, I think he basically canned himself. That's what it implied. Milton, we don't know. He went missing. I don't know if we're going to find him. Gus, I think, kind of got killed in a storm at apparently Sam's second wedding. We don't know who with, but it looked like he divorced his first wife, and then it looked like he got remarried because it was Gus who was not happy with the stepmother. Alrighty. Oh, what's this?
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He
Like
died
me.
a lot.
Like me. I know those feels, trust me. No, don't climb back in. We had, oh my gosh. Maybe once I'm in. Is there any other way to leave this place? Oh, yeah. Taylor. Come on. Come on.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Where does this go? Okay, back to Milton's castle.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Whose place is this? Dawn Finch.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh, she wrote books to teach and to learn. Dawn Finch. Disaster Relief Sergeant Kumar. Evac Specialist. She was an author.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
What happened?
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Yes. Am I actually dead? Is there gonna be a twist that
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I'm pregnant, so I can't. There's the shark.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, You know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Did you see how Edith was eating the chopsticks? Okay, assuming I can't go back there, I have to go somewhere. There's no lights.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
She said a little bit of each person who died was buried in the library. What did she mean by that?
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Someone slept in here?
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
So we're gonna go inside of it?
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Have to go this way?
I started seeing
Ah!
things.
Oh god. They killed all of us? Grandma was high?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Oh, am I supposed to do something?
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Oh no.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Where did she go?
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Well, where's Milton?
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Okay, controller is going crazy.
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Oh, I'm giving birth.
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Why?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
What? I told you I was dead. That's it? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Saving though? Wait, I don't understand. I'm so curious. So this is more just like a short story in a game format. A really depressing story. Wow, okay. I don't really know what to think, to be honest. It kind of was and wasn't what I was expecting. The point and click, yes, I was expecting. The really sad stories, I was not expecting. And I thought there was gonna be like some kind of objective. I mean, I guess the objective was to uncover each of the stories.
like a zombie.
That was like so depressing.
Good. Seems like it.
I don't really know what to think. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how to feel, what to think. That was really sad. Yeah, I want to know what happened to Milton when they said that Edie was gone the next day. Did it mean she passed on, or did she just leave? I knew Edith was dead. I called it before the end. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than I am really sad right now. I could pretty much open a bottle of wine and then cry the rest of the evening. Okay. I'm just gonna wrap it up here because this was too much for me. This was way too much for me. I just wanted to play a game. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next game. Cheers.